Alright guys, welcome to my second vlog. Today I'm in a area of Australia called Port Stephens. Now Port Stephens was my home for 11 years and I still feel that this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. So I'm currently in Shoal Bay, walking up Tomaree Mountain, which is here. But today I'm just going to show you around Port Stephens, some beaches, the towns, just teach you a little bit about it. There's a lot here. It's quite a big area, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Ooh. All right, I reckon I'm a quarter of the way up. I'm puffed. What they've done since I was last here was widen these stairs. So it used to just be like a single stairwell and you'd have to wait at the top or the bottom for people to come up or down, but they've widened it. Yeah, I'm glad they've done this. This should have happened a long time ago. All right guys, the first glimpse of the amazing view from Tomaree Mountain. Have a go at this. That's great. So that's Shoal Bay, where I just came from. Then you make your way around to Nelson Bay and then it keeps going. But what a view. I don't want to ruin it too much. Let's go up here. All right guys, I'm an absolute sweaty mess. But the first thing I wanted to do was come up Mount Tomaree because I lived in this place for 11 years, or just up the road for 11 years. So this never ever gets old. I've been up here so many times. So if you're ever visiting Port Stephens, top of your list should be the walk up Tomaree Mountain, because again, the views you get up here are absolutely incredible. All right guys, so just a couple of stats on this place. From start to finish, it is just over 2 kilometers long, but you are going up 160 meters. That's why it feels like that. And also, it's pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. If you're doing this in summer, you're probably gonna struggle, especially if you've got a young family. And I don't wanna scare anyone, but if you do have a young family, obviously it's hot, it's Australia, it's a lot of bushes around, so you're going to encounter occasionally, there might be a few snakes around. So if you've got young kids, maybe just keep them close to you, especially on these sort of bushy tracks. Don't want to scare you, just being a realist living in Australia. All right, so from here, I'm just about to go back to the car. I'm then going to take you to Nelson Bay, Corlett, and then around Soldiers Point, just to show you some of the most beautiful spots. Come on! Alright guys, a little bit of feedback on Nelson Bay. I did live there probably for about 4 years in total, so a couple places I recommend. Mod Thai, if you're into your Thai food, Mod Thai in Nelson Bay. It's also in Shoal Bay as well. Beautiful, so good, best Thai I've ever had, and I love my Thai. Also the Seabreeze Hotel in Nelson Bay. Now, if you're a little bit old school, it used to be a little bit rough, I guess, but like recently they've done it up and it's unreal. It's one of the best pubs I've been to since I've been in Australia. It's a real vibe, so make sure you check out those two places if you are in Nelson Bay. Next stop guys, at Corlett. Let's go. Okay guys, we've just rocked up at Corlett. What can I say about this suburb? It's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, It's one of my favourite sayings, I'm not going to lie, so I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, Corlette is beautiful. There's some unbelievable waterfront properties here. There isn't a great deal to do. In fact, there isn't much to do at all. There's a few little shops down the street, but in terms of like things to do, there isn't a great deal. I think Corlette is mainly a suburb for people with a little bit of moolah. But yeah, nice and quiet, little beaches, beautiful views. Corlette is absolutely pristine, but like I said, not a great deal to do. So definitely worth checking out while you're here. Have a drive through, park up, have a look at the little beaches and check it out. It will blow your mind. Mwah. Do you know what? I'm not going to do Salamander Bay or Soldiers Point because for one, it's getting a little bit windy over this side of the bay, but two, again, Salamander Bay is more like residential. It's got like the local shopping centre there as well. So if you're in the bay for a holiday and you need to go and do your groceries and things like that, or if it's a wet day, you probably want to go to Salamander Bay shop. So I'm going to bypass those two places and we're going to go straight to Anna Bay. Let go. That was Berube Beach. Now, have a look at this. Not good. I don't think you're going to be driving that any longer. Yeah, so that's Berube. The rain started, guys, so I can't really show you this place in its full glory. But this is where I first learnt to surf as well, so holds a special place in my heart. Some of the biggest sand dunes in the Southern Hemisphere as well, so make sure you check them out. You can go snowboarding, you can ride camels. This beach, I think, is 25 kilometers long, so it's a huge beach, just a great place. Make sure you check out Berube Beach. All right, guys, I'm gonna sum this place up. I've got to apologize because as the day's gone on, the weather's just got worse and worse, but I'm glad I got up here early. So look, let's sum it up. My three favourite spots are Shoal Bay, Tomaree Mountain, which go hand in hand, Nelson Bay and Anna Bay, which I'm in right now, which is Berube Beach. So make sure if you come to Port Stephens that you visit those three locations. But the other places I didn't go to, it's not that they're not nice, because the whole of Port Stephens is like paradise. Honestly, it's like paradise. So make sure you check it all out, but in particular those three places, they're my personal favourites, and they've never ever got boring. Every time I go there, they seem to just hit the same way, and I don't ever want that feeling to disappear. So I hope you enjoyed this second vlog, guys. I'm going to be doing a lot more, but I need to wait for decent weather. So may the weather gods be with me, but I'll see you in the next vlog. All right, ta-ta.